Hey guys, Tim here. Today I'm starting a new project inside the ambulance. I am going to be building a bed frame. It's going to be a folding bed frame that'll fold up against the wall here, this side wall, and it'll hold the mattress up against the wall. This is kind of a prototype or a mock-up that I'm going to be making. And then later, I'm going to make it out of wood, and then later, when I have time and the material, I'll make it out of an aluminum, like extruded aluminum type material for the frame and everything. But the ambulance, I've got cabinets over here on this side, and so that because of these cabinets, I cannot put a bed across the back like many people do. I also am not too fond of that idea because it pretty much it kind of, you can't use your back doors. You've got a bed, mattress going across, and then people put stuff underneath for storage, which is fine if you really don't use your back doors much. But I'd like to keep them open or keep them available. So the bed will go along from right here at the edge of the doorway to the back over there. And I'd like to make it so that it folds down just above storage underneath it. So when I'm not using it, if I need to get to storage under here, I can just fold it up. It'll be up against the wall. And hopefully that'll work out. I'm going to use hinges along the wall and straps or things to hold it up to support it. So I'm going to get busy. I've kind of drawn out what I want, the dimensions. The mattress that I have, it's a pretty big mattress and it's a little long. It might hang out a bit. I'm going to build the frame where it comes to the edge here. And I might have to replace that mattress at a later date. So I'm going to get busy. I'll try to take photos and video along the way, show you, and then I'll show you the end result. So it is a windy and chilly day, even though it's near the end of May here in Arizona. I made a trip to Home Depot. These are 2x3s that I'll be using, and I'm going to be using corner braces and some hinges that I picked up, as well as wood screws to hold it all together. And so I'm going to get cutting on everything and see if I can put this thing together. Alright, pretty much complete. A few small things, but for the most part, the folding bed is complete. When it is folded up, it opens up a lot of room. It gives me access to things that I'll be storing underneath, and kind of just holds the mattress up against the side wall there. It is a tight fit. It is a large mattress. So the mattress, as you can see on this end, hangs out a little bit. And on the top it hangs over a little bit. That's because, whoops, eventually I'll get a little smaller mattress. I do have a bungee type cord here. This is when I'm driving. It'll keep it from sliding forward. And it holds this up. It helps hold it up. I've got right now just this bungee cord holding it up and a hook on the up here, which was just some old hardware that I found. I'm going to put another one right here. I'll have to make a trip to the hardware store, but a hook like that right here, and I've got it set up for one here, but this little thing is too small. So I'll get something a little larger at the hardware store that I can hook between there as well. Um, it's not all square and plumb and level and, you know, let me get down here. It's not all, you know, perfect. But as I said before, this is kind of just like a mock-up, just a temporary thing that I'm going to use until I get the aluminum, the extruded aluminum frame that I can build. And then it'll be a little more precise, and then I'll also have the smaller mattress that won't be so tight up against the ceiling and hang over a little bit. This was an extra large mattress that I purchased, and I had it in a van that was a little longer. Now, if I were to do what some people do, which is pull out all these cabinets on this side, I could easily run and put the bed on this side with plenty of room. But for now, I'm going to keep the cabinets. I like all the shelves and the extra storage. And so I'm going to keep that in here for now. Have the bed on this side, storage underneath, spare tire underneath for now also until I can get them outside of the box, in the back or on the roof or someplace. And I'll go ahead and show you how I lower it down and what it looks like with the mattress in the sleeping position, which a lot of times it'll stay in that position when I'm driving, or I don't always have to have it up like this. But let me go ahead and lower it for you. Drop the bungee cord. Alright, so this is I think it was a 6-inch memory foam that I purchased I think from Amazon, but it's long. I'm right about 6 feet, so my head is just shy or just short of this edge, and my feet are maybe 5 or 6 inches short on that, so lots of room. If I'm, say, out in the wilderness somewhere, or out in the forest or desert, away from a lot of people, you know, I might just sleep with those back doors open. It's got a great view, so I'll just probably sleep like this. And this is the bed so far. This is it. It's going to be a lot nicer than how it was a week ago in Flagstaff. I camped there for about a week while working at the Overland Expo. Didn't have a bed in the ambulance, so I was sleeping on the floor with a sleeping bag and just a sleeping bag pad, and it was not very comfortable. This is much nicer. Now, what I may do in the future is have some sort of straps on the side that'll hook to the ceiling to hold it up on both ends, maybe one in the middle, like tie downs or something that I can kind of adjust the height, and that way if the ambulance isn't quite level, I can either raise the mattress or lower it to level it. But usually I'll try to camp in a flat spot and use the leveling blocks as much as possible. But this is great. I might even sleep out here tonight. So that is my my bed for now. It easily folds up and against the wall for a lot of room to get underneath. I haven't tried this table with the bed. Let me see if there's enough room. It does have enough room to open it up, so conceivably I could use this table and the bed either to eat, or if I'm working on my laptop, do a little work in here inside. I can use this as just to sit on. Maybe some pillows or something behind me to lean against, or just to, yeah, I like this. This works good with the bed and this. this. And this table came out of an RV. One of my neighbors just gave it to me from his RV when he was doing some work on it. They didn't want it, so they asked if I did, and I said sure. And it worked great at Overland Expo as well, for cooking and everything while inside, although I tried to do a lot outside. But it was raining, snowing, cold out at the Overland Expo for few of the days, so I had to do it inside. But this is good. Still leaves me a lot of room up front, in front of it, you know, for changing or doing things. So I like it. It's good. I like the plan, and it was a quick, well, it wasn't quick, but I thought about it, drew up some quick plans. I'll probably do some finishing. I did underneath put a kind of a smooth surface here to help support the mattress and protect it also from the wood. So there you have it. My fold-up bed in the ambulance. My first real conversion or first real project in it that I've done. And hopefully I'll be doing a lot more.